All you need to know about long-term career insurance essay. Long-term career insurance coverage varies widely depending on the provider and the need of the customer. In addition, different states have different home cares and assisted living facilities, and these vary the cost of the long-term care insurance. These include home cards, living assistance, and daycare of for adults. The long-term insurance package also contains tax benefits such that the beneficiary does not need to pay tax on the payment received. Health and Human Services paying for long-term care 2010. Beneficiaries obtain financial coverage of long-term care. The long-term care insurance allows one to make use of their saving and life insurance for other purpose. Under the federal program, members benefit from a group rate lower than individual payment rates. To qualify for long-term insurance, the purchaser should not have a pre-existing medical condition. Anyone above 18 years may purchase long-term insurance. Limitation may come in because purchases of long-term insurance from non-qualified companies jeopardizes one's benefits. Secondly, month premiums are expensive. All about long-term care 2010. Medicare. Medicare is a form of insurance. It exists in three forms, namely Medicare as hospital insurance, Medicare as medical insurance, and Medicare as prescription drug coverage. In addition, there are medical advantages plans provided by private companies. They encompass one or more of the other categories. For Medicare, Medicare covers hospitalization bills, doctor's fees, and drug costs depending on the type of Medicare. Qualification for Medicare is only available to people above the age of 65. People with certain disabilities and falling below the age also qualify. The beneficiary has to pay regularly for the program. Medicare limitation is that the financial compensation under Medicare may be insufficient to cover all long-term costs. Who pays for long-term care 2010? Medicaid. Within Medicaid, the beneficiary receives long-term home cares within their community or in a nursing home. With Medicaid, the beneficiary does not have to leave their home. Instead, they can ask for care provisions at home. Members must be earning low incomes and having limited resources to access Medicaid. Limitations for Medicaid are the beneficiary can only access the services from a licensed facility for Medicaid. Moreover, the facility must have a capacity for caring for the patient. Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services 2010. Continuing Care Retirement Community CCRC. Long-term costs are taken care by monthly fees and entry fees. In addition, there is a centralized care within communities for long all beneficiaries. Members get nursing services, healthcare services, and social services. All members have access to associated facilities and may live alone or in shared apartments. The requirement of CCRC include a provision that the beneficiary must be able to purchase the monthly payment for care. There is also an entry fees that is payable at the beginning of the contract period. On payment of extra fees, beneficiaries also get care in assisted facilities. However, this provision only exists in some CCRC's programs. Otherwise, one automatically benefits from a lifetime contract after paying normal fees, health and human services, paying for long-term care 2010. Limitation for CCRC are the continuing care has a high purchases price. The program also has an entry fees that might be non-refundable. Provisions vary with the type of CCRC, with some having no provision for other long-term care costs. Thus, the beneficiary has to pay for extra care. The beneficiary has to relocate to an assisted facility or nursing home, health and human services, paying for long term care 2010. References: All about long term care 2010 web. We will write a custom essay on all you need to know about long term care insurance, specifically you for you. Get your first paper 30% off. Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services 2010 website. Health and Human Services paying for long term care 2010 web. Who pays for long term care? This essay all you need to know about long term care insurance was written and submitted by your fellow students. You are free to use it for research and reference purposes in order to write your own paper. However, you must cite it accordingly. Remove request if you are copyright owner of this paper long wishes to have paper published by Levi Panda.